What's up, y'all? It's good, Spicy and Chocolate. I'm back at it with that Spicy. Got some news, and we watching NBA YoungBoy on Complex. So this they interview we watching it. I wanted to watch it, so now I'm gonna watch it with y'all. Stop, stop,
Certain
stop.
shit be over exaggerated sometimes too. You gotta think about it. They over exaggerate about me sometimes.
How though? Like how
Like
though?
I don't know. He got such a soft voice. I don't know. I can't explain it, but it's different.
that statement, right?
What's poppin', y'all? For Complex, I am Jordan Rose, and today I am joined with the man, the myth, the legend, the greatest rapper alive of 2025, NBA YoungBoy is in the building.
Fine.
YB, my brother,
Okay, I like them boots Wabi got on.
thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming.
So I introed, you are Complex's best rapper alive of 2025. Let's kind of start there. How does it feel to get that MVP, that trophy?
I feel good. I don't know what it means, but thank you.
It's like our version of the MVP award. So in past years, we've given it to like, Hove, Wayne, Ye, that type of caliber artist that we think has elevated themselves within that year. So when you hear that you're now in that lineage, what do you think of that when you hear those names and now your name in that category, or at least we consider that?
I don't know what that category about. I don't know what it means. I can't answer it.
It means you the best, YB. That's what it means. You
He know that. He know that.
humble though.
I wish I was.
You wish you were? What do you think it'll take from your mind? Because a lot of people already think that. So what would it take for you to think that?
I don't know. I just don't think in that way probably.
Well, I think you've had a really dope 2025. How would you describe it though from your perspective? How was your 2025?
It's a great experience.
Getting back on the road, touching the people. Did you think back when you were Weight Gang KG?
What's Weight Gain KG? Is that an old name that he used to be called by?
So what do the people know about Weight Gang KG?
Think so. What the fuck? Where the fuck you found that out?
Is that his
For the
old
people who
name?
don't know, that's your first stage name, right? Yeah.
That was the first one. Who told you that?
Listen, I do my research. So do you think that Weight Gang KG thought that NBA YoungBoy would be doing stadiums across the country?
No. That's crazy.
Dog, you making him proud though. You come a long way, man. Does it ever like hit you when you're on show, when you're on the road, like when you're in the stew? Does it ever like hit you that you are where you are now?
What you mean? Like in what way?
Like that you a superstar. You kind of just said that
I still can walk through the mall, so I don't think I'm a star. I don't consider that a star.
Well, we're doing this interview in Utah, your new home. What drew you here? What do you like about this place? Because you don't like the cold. It's about 90 degrees in this room. But, you live in a cold place, so what drew you here?
Family.
Mm-hmm.
Just Utah. It's my home.
Mm-hmm.
It's where I'm comfortable at.
Mm-hmm. I also heard that you really like Amsterdam and being abroad. Do you remember your first abroad trip or your first international trip and what country you went to?
But after that, I think, right?
For real?
Yeah.
And what is it about Amsterdam that you like?
It feel free. It feel like freedom.
In what way? Like in how you're able to walk around?
Mm-hmm.
You think you'd ever like move out there? Live out there? At a different part of your life?
Norway.
You'd live in Norway. Another cold place though, I can't lie to you.
I wonder why do he live with all the cold places? I mean, he did say he feel free, so that's probably why he probably he said he walked through the mall and stuff, so he probably get to still go places and stuff and feel like a regular person, even though people are he a celebrity and people look at him as a superstar, but he don't feel like he still feel regular. And I can't say I get it, but yeah, of course to yourself you're gonna still feel regular, but to other people you're a superstar. But yeah, he still feel like a regular person, but he's a regular person, but he's a superstar too, cause you can't just go do stuff regular people do all the time. But it seemed like he feel free there.
You tweeted a little while ago that your life is literally perfect. You're just not happy. What makes NBA YoungBoy the happiest? Like, what makes you happy?
I don't know. I really don't.
When do you feel the most joy? Is it making music? Is it being with your family? Is it, I mean, I'm sure you feel joy in a lot of those moments, but what makes you the happiest? It is kind of tough, a tough question.
I don't think I ever paid attention. Well, I don't think I've been paying attention to it.
Mm.
I don't know. I think so much I just be going with the flow. I don't never like stop and pay attention to the moment or something.
It's funny, like we're a year apart. I just turned 27 yesterday, so we're about the same age. And I think it is hard, like in our mid-20s, to slow down, especially when you're so focused on always what's next, the next mission to accomplish. Do you think maybe that's also why accolades like Best Rapper Alive is something that doesn't really hit you because you're always just thinking about what's next?
No, I just try not to think much. Handle my business.
Yeah. Yeah, you never really seem to be one to like care about Grammys or like industry accolades. Do you care about those things, like that kind of recognition?
I want those type of things, but I ain't too focused on it.
Mm-hmm. What would you say you are focused on?
Staying out of jail. Staying out of trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you
How
do.
about you?
He just sound like he will. He's not. His voice is so light, and then I don't know. Just don't expect that voice. Don't look like
Learning
it's
about
that voice. Just don't seem like it's coming out of him. But
people, telling stories in different ways. Because there's a lot of ways to tell stories. You could tell a story in a song, in an interview. I think we both kind of storytellers in different ways, you know? Because rap is poetry, poetry is writing. That's what like excites me about life, is like we all have different stories. There's this like idea of, there's this word sonder, which means that every person you pass by or meet or don't meet is living a life just as full as yours that you may never know. Like I live in New York, so when I'm on the train, I'm probably gonna be on a train subway with someone who I will never see again. But that person is living a full movie just like me that I will never know. And just that idea of like all of these stories happening simultaneously that we may never know, but we're like walking by on a random day, is like an idea that I think about a lot, you know? That was a long answer. I think like watching you this year, I was able to go on to the Barclays show. It was dope to see both sides of you. Like you've always been super chill, calm, quiet, but you're able to bring out a different part of you on stage. What was the preparation like for you to hit the road after obviously being on house arrest and not even be able to travel?
I was just ready to do it. Um, um, just entertainment.
Always. I heard that Tiana Taylor was helping creative direct some aspects of the show. A, is that true? And B, how did you connect with Tiana if that is the case?
My team.
Your team. So did you ever like talk to Tiana about like different parts of your stage or what you wanted to do while performing?
My name is Julie, and I live in Sheepshead Bay. Last year in 6th grade.
You know,
Your team just kind of got connected with her, got some ideas, and put it together. Well, it came together. Like, was it weird for you? Because we were talking about it a little bit off camera, like you were a little bit afraid of heights, and they had you elevated at least 30 feet in the air. Did it take some convincing to get you to do that? You wanted to do it.
Yeah, I just wanted to give him a show.
What part of your stage or your performance was your favorite? Was it like coming out of the coffin? Was it the elevating into the sky? What part of the
I don't know, but he is real. I don't know. I can't say if he's real hot or real nonchalant, but he don't really talk that much. Well, at least I don't know. Seem like he don't really talk that much.
show was your favorite night to night?
Always the last song
Talk to me about that. Why?
because I completed the night. It's finished.
On to the next. Who are some like other live performers that you admire or like rap shows that you might have studied going into this?
I haven't watched any in so long. I think the last concert I probably watched was some like a Guns N' Roses, some shit.
Guns N' Roses?
Yeah,
Like live or just like watching it on YouTube?
me too.
Like why Guns N' Roses?
Just watching things.
Rockstar aesthetics. Do you remember like the first rap show you went to? Nah. What about the most recent rap show you went to, like the last one?
Probably that Thug show or something.
Like when he got back out? Oh, before he, way back type. Is there anything you remember specifically about it?
Yeah.
I think one of the things that stuck out to me the most when I went to your show were the little moments where you would just like take in the crowd, like stare out into the distance. And I always wanted to ask, like, what would you be thinking about when you would take those pauses and moments?
I be seeing him when I see little clips of NBA YoungBoy on the internet when he be at his shows when he take them pauses that he talking about. Cause sometimes the crowd be so loud and stuff, and I don't know exactly if he was in the middle of performing, but it's like he just stopped. He always stop and stare at the crowd for a while, like he trying to. It's almost as if he taking all the energy in, or it's like a lot. So he just looking at the crowd. He be looking as if like he don't really like. Damn, is this they here for me? I know he know they here for him, but he be staring at it. I was wondering like, what do he be staring at that long for?
A lot of things. It's nothing specific though. A lot of things.
Like, give me one thing. Like, one thing out of a lot of things that was running through your mind in any of those moments.
Are they enjoying it?
How would you get your answer?
I just asked after the concert over. I asked someone, what do they think?
I heard that one of the potential names for the concert or for the tour was going to be "This Is What Heaven Sounds Like." Is that true?
I don't know. What you think about that name?
I think it's hard.
Yeah.
It's like you're obviously giving your flowers to your fans, but in like a very you way. You know what I mean? That's what I imagined you would be thinking about when you were staring off into the distance for a long time. Like you would be thinking to yourself, "This is what heaven sounds like." That shit kind of hard, right? If you make that like the name of an album or a song, you don't gotta credit me, but like you could just kind of like write a bar and like, shout out to Jordan for that, you know? Birdman was also on the tour, like basically every stop. What was his role on the road with you?
Just chilling. Being unk.
Being Unk?
Just chilling.
You got like a favorite memory on the road with him?
Every moment.
Every moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's somebody that's been with you since you were about 16. What does he mean to you?
I think you should ask him. Do you want to get some fresh air?
You want to take a walk? Only if you promise that we could come back.
Maybe.
Maybe? A handshake of a maybe is still a pretty solid handshake. Would you agree? I'm gonna hold you to it. The maybe. Let's take a walk and talk. All right? Let's roll.
I don't know. He real different. This interview is real different. Like, I mean, everybody is how they is, but I don't know. He real. I don't know. I can't explain him. Nothing wrong with him. Like he real. I don't know, nonchalant, like very. I don't know. Like, and he answered the questions, but he just answered a little bit with one word. I don't know, but yeah, everybody is how they is. Ain't nothing wrong with him, but just he different. I'm just not used to individuals doing the interview and barely even talking. Maybe I ain't get through the whole interview, but yeah. Or maybe he don't like to talk for real.
At Barclays, I was speed walking, but when I watched it back, it looked like we was walking mad slow. Like we was walking mad fast. Cause after that, like after we did that video, everybody was like, yo, this is really the Michael Jackson of like this generation. What you think when you hear that?
I don't. You gotta think about my age, bro. I don't know.
We the same age.
I don't know nothing about no Michael Jackson though.
Yo, YB, you got a song called Dirty Ayanna sampling Dirty.
So you telling me YB don't know nothing about Michael Jackson? I mean, I don't know too much about Michael Jackson too. I'm 31, but I done seen him on TV. I done seen like little videos of him. Like I ain't gonna say I know the most, and I ain't no huge Michael Jackson fan, but you don't know nothing about Michael Jackson. I mean, do you know how he look?
Diana.
No, but I don't understand the stardom.
Okay.
The power.
Oh, cause we wasn't like really alive at his peak when like women was like passing out.
Yeah, I feel like certain shit be over exaggerated sometimes too. You gotta think about it. They over exaggerate about me sometimes.
How?
He said, oh, I guess so. He said people over exaggerate about him. So he believe a lot of stuff is over exaggerated, like how they explaining how he is. He don't believe what people feel. I feel like he don't believe what people feel about him because it's himself, and he feel like he's just a regular person. But he talking about people over exaggerate about everything. I mean they do, but they still crazy for him. But he still don't think. I feel like he ain't nothing for people to be going crazy for. But he do got crazy fans.
But how though? Like how
Like
though?
that statement, right?
That you the Michael Jackson.
And he don't understand that people say he the Michael Jackson of his generation. I mean, I guess he don't understand, but he probably don't understand how people could be so fans out. He said he just entertainment. But hey, that's how they feel about you.
That's like going too far.
Yo.
It's not NBA, yeah, we don't say that. He said they be going too far. But that's because he himself, and he entertainer, but he not a fan, probably a nobody. But the people are a fan to him. He talking about they going too far. Don't say that. The fans love him.
Oh, but I'll be honest though, like the way like you only really get it when you go to live shows and see how it's one thing to like have fans.
If it plugs into your wall and feeds off your electrons, then it owes you something in return. Because the greatest measure of an automobile is how it makes you feel.
And like, you know what I mean? They would support you with like the crazy stream.
Right. I just think he don't take all. I don't think he take it all in of him being a star. Like he said, he always doing something. He don't take it all in. And like he said, you got to be at the show to see. You got to actually be in a crowd of somebody else to see what he's talking about. So, yeah, you
Teams or
got
whatever,
to.
but it's a whole other thing.
And a whole nother thing before I talk too much, but I feel like that. I'm not trying to talk about NBA YoungBoy, so y'all fans might try to come at my neck, but I like NBA YoungBoy, but I'm not saying I'm a big fan. I don't really listen to NBA YoungBoy, but I feel like I forgot what to say. Dang. He just feel like it's entertainment, but people really, really like look at him as a guy, and I don't think he don't think it's that serious, but people do.
To have people go out of their way on a Wednesday night, put asses in seats, and support you in the way that your fans did, you know?
Yeah. I'm very thankful for it.
Do you plan on continuing it? Because, you know, fans have been fiending for that too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back on tour. Let's step in that little clothes era we just came out.
Okay.
I want you to hear my words clear. I don't want my voice to be shaking, man, because I'm cold.
But you like Utah. What's up with that? Like, what's your favorite? Like, what do you like about Utah? I'm not shitting on Utah. I think it's cool, but like, what do you like about it?
The air. The people.
Have you ran into any?
Oh, he said he liked the air of Utah and the people of Utah. Because sometimes when you go to different places, the air is I mean, I'm not saying I've been to Utah, but the air is different places and stuff, depending on where you at. That's a fact. And then the people are nice in certain places too. People treat you certain ways, different places, depending on where you live at. Because some places people mean as fuck, some places people nice.
Mormons? Like, have you had a Mormon experience out here?
My grandmother Mormon.
For real?
Yes.
Oh, so like they have embraced you into their community.
I don't know how to answer that. My grandmother.
It's not salute though. So you a man of your word, because you said we was gonna make our way back. Little quick intermission, get some fresh air, you feel me? All right, so boom, tour. Highest grossing rap tour on that pace. You plan on continuing the tour? Because the fans fiending for it.
I'm going to another tour summer.
Okay.
I just wanna take my time.
Yeah. Because it must be crazy going from not being on the road for so long to then, you know, being on tour for half the year last year. What was like the hardest part, you'd say, of being back on the road?
Having my kids with me.
Mm-hmm.
There's no place for kids.
The road? Mm-hmm. Why was it important for you to have them with you?
I wanted to naturally sing what I do, who YoungBoy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my wife never got the ultimate C. Basically, I just wanted to the experience why I had to go through everything I went through, what that was for.
Mm-hmm.
If I explained it right, I got a bad way with words.
You good. Listen, your words is carrying through.
I don't know. I'm not talking about him, but I don't know. He just don't look like how he would sound. Like in his music, he sound real tough and stuff. And in person, he has a very soft and light voice. It just almost seemed like he changing his voice. I mean, you do change it when you rap, but it just seemed like that voice won't come out of him.
True.
Yeah.
So, future, more shows coming in the future. European leg potentially. You look. Oh, for real? You gonna hit Euro for the first time?
Shit, yeah.
Whoa. I'm assuming you're gonna be touching Amsterdam.
For sure.
Can we expect that?
I know this off topic, but I feel like NBA YoungBoy don't like for people looking directly in his face. Because every time he talking, he don't. I don't know. Not every time, but once I just started pay attention, I noticed that the interviewer looking directly in his face, NBA YoungBoy never really look at him from this point of me paying attention. But maybe he do look at him. But he seemed like, I don't know. Like, look away a little bit. You can talk, but just look away. Everybody don't want you staring at them the whole time. Like,
This year too?
I don't know.
Maybe. Well, look, as of the release of this, Slime Cry will have finally touched the people. An album did you work on a lot of that on the road or before?
Think after.
After the tour? For real? Damn, because I remember you told me when we were there that you had recorded 30 songs already. That was in like October. But you really did most of your work after it was finished. How would you describe it, like the album?
It's me.
Is you? I think all your albums are you though. Like what version of you is Slime Cry?
Whoever I'm saying after that person. Isn't whoever that supposed to be.
Yo, that video of you, like your homecoming show in Louisiana, thank you, when you were just walking through the streets like a kid in a candy store for real. How did that feel?
Like I wasn't supposed to be doing it.
Like you weren't supposed to be doing that.
Just,
You still in the same spot or did you move after you got off house arrest, like up there?
I still have it. I just don't stay there.
But still on Gravedigger Mountain or like different part of Utah.
A different part.
Dang, so you abandoned Gravedigger Mountain?
We was there last night.
Oh, okay, so you still be going up there. Is that like weird to you? Because you were obviously on house arrest and now you can do whatever. Does that place have any bad memories connected to it?
Be having a little funny feeling, but it's cool, whatever.
So this tour was great. Not without some bumps. Obviously, you had certain cities just cancel on you, Atlanta, Chicago. What was your reaction when that happened? Did you feel like you knew that was gonna happen?
I don't care though. Get paid anyway.
Oh, you said
I know that's right. That's the most I see. That's the quickest I heard him respond. Right, gonna get paid anyway.
give you that bread. Did it bother you though? Did like give you any explanation?
I ain't ex.
Just on to the next.
Free money.
Right, I know that's right. He said free money. Right.
Real. You've been doing a lot of dope things on the shows as well. I know you've been giving back to a lot of youth in different cities that you stopped at. What's your take? Because I think you've been early on this, on, 21 Savage had the Fuck the Streets movement that he kind of has been promoting these last.
I don't even fuck about that. I am the streets. I love the streets. I come from the streets. I ain't on all that pussy ass shit. But
He said that's pussy ass shit, 21 Savage, when he said fuck the streets. But I understand what 21 Savage was, what he was saying, fuck the streets, but NBA said he love the streets. Shit, he love the streets, but he not really in the streets no more. You're a superstar. But I see what he's saying. Like, probably the streets supported him a lot. Like, I can understand from both sides, though, what he's saying.
about that, I ain't just like stop the violence. Same shit I've been on, you know. Oh no, it's kind of like I think people kind of confused. It ain't got nothing to really do with toting a gun, cause I ain't telling you not tote your gun. But you ain't gotta have your gun and engage in bullshit. You know,
Be violent.
have your shit cause you love it and cause you wanna protect yourself.
Right.
You know. So, that's why I donate money to those type of things. Cause I actually do care. A lot of people just be like, I guess confused. I be throwing out mixed signals probably.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that. Like, you would never forget about where you came from. Is that how you see the fuck the street shit? Is it like you think people saying fuck where they came from?
But I don't got my own color.
You don't be paying attention to that shit.
I just don't care.
Yeah. That's real.
That's the narrative somebody pushing right now, and I'm pushing my narrative.
Tight. I want to get back to the album for a second. Slime Cry. When I hear that, I think of Song Cry, the Jay-Z song. Kind of iconic. Did that inspire the title of the album at all? For real. What inspired that title?
I don't even know, bro.
When did you come up with it?
I was gonna master that, but I didn't, so I don't know.
Oh, you're gonna name Massa Slime Cry. Why didn't you?
Cause the music didn't feel like it didn't feel like that message or that type of sound.
What is that message, Make America Slime Again? What does that title mean to you?
I mean, follow whatever Trump applying.
Follow whatever Trump applying.
Yeah,
Oh, in what way?
I'm just telling
in
you.
every way.
Well, Trump pardoned you, got you off house arrest.
I don't know nothing about that.
What you mean? Did you ever speak to him about, did you ever have a... Right. Okay. But the album's name, Make America Slime Again. The tour is named Make America Slime Again.
It was the name was it's just to enforce whatever Trump applying. That's it.
He lying. I don't believe it, but he said whatever Trump talking about. I don't think I don't know.
Have you ever met Trump?
Why you keep that?
I think he met Trump. He just ain't telling people that he met Trump. And then, Donald Trump be paying these celebrities to say shit and different stuff. I just think he don't want nobody to know that. Like, it ain't none of their business. But because they drag Nicki Minaj for supporting Trump, but they not about to never. They might about to never drag NBA YoungBoy for saying support Trump. They not. And that's because NBA YoungBoy and Nicki Minaj fans is two different people. And NBA YoungBoy can say whatever the fuck he want to say, and people still gonna love him. But Nicki Minaj, like we love Nicki Minaj, but Nicki Minaj can't say whatever she want to say, like NBA YoungBoy, and have people still support her.
Cause you got me thinking right now. YB, like. Okay, all right, fair. But we at Slime Cry now. I haven't seen the track list. Like I said, as when this comes out, the people will have it. But since I don't know anything about it yet, can you tell me like any features on it? Is it just you?
It's a surprise. I'm thinking about.
I don't know. He kind of sound like Michael Jackson to me. He asked, so is any features on it? It's a surprise. I don't know. He funny. I don't really pay attention to if he a young boy or nothing, but he funny. He make me want to watch him because how he sound. Just off of just how he sound. Like, I don't expect him to sound like that.
Putting one on that. One.
Is it Yee?
No. It can be.
Okay. Who's the one feature?
I was keep my comments to
I
myself.
don't know yet. Nobody likes to work with me.
Why do you think that is?
He lying. Did he just say nobody likes to work with him? Come on, NBA young boy. Who? I ain't never heard nobody say that. Celebrities come out and talk and stuff, but nobody likes to work with him. I just feel like he don't want to say who his features are on the song. Cause, come on now, you a big ass star. Who wouldn't want to work with you? That's gonna help they buzz, they clout up more, even though they probably get it.
I was singing earlier before we started. Your song "Blackball" is one of my favorite joints of yours, and a lot of your fans would say that you have been like blackballed in the music industry. What does that term blackball even mean? Like, what do you think of when you hear that? What does that mean to you?
I don't know. I don't think it's that no more. I think I don't know. Yeah. That might not be my caliber of person. And I probably just did a lot of shit that people don't like or something. You never know.
Yeah.
Everybody don't like. Everybody ain't gonna like you. I don't know.
So that's why you don't really have that many people on the album. But it doesn't seem like that bothers you for real. You've always kind of been to yourself. But I will say, especially this year, it feels like a lot of people have kind of jumped on the bandwagon. Have you seen that with the tour, with Shot Calling, with the successful album? It feels like a lot of people who may not even liked you before have come around. What do you think of that?
Not too much. Just stay away from me.
I know that's right. Yeah, stay away from me. You could tell he don't fuck with a lot of people.
Away from it.
What's it?
That type of stuff. Those type of people. Just the music industry. That's what you call it. People that need rapper time, I guess, or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. Like the industry politics, the industry games, the having to show up for parties or award shows, like the fake parts of the industry that sometimes you have to do.
I don't know what you have to do, but yeah.
I mean, you're an embodiment that you don't have to do anything to be successful because you've done it all your way. And here we are in this really nice ski resort in Utah, cold as hell, but we warm. That's gotta feel good doing it your way and getting where you wanna go. When was like the most fun you had making music?
When I was younger,
Why?
I just didn't look at it as a job then.
Is that like 38 Baby era around then?
Yeah.
When did it start feeling like a job?
Yeah, I remember him saying that on something else too. He had better fun. He liked to rap when he was younger more, basically. He just did it because he liked it, doing now it's a fucking career. But you would think someone liked something you like to do, you would make it as a career. I mean, which is he did, but I guess he had more fun with it when he was younger.
Oh.
When I let money become an important thing inside of whatever this is.
I remember you said a while ago that you own 100% of your masters, which is honestly dope. Is that still true?
Yep.
Big yes.
I don't want to lie to you.
I appreciate that. Do you think you'd ever sell it? You see a lot of big artists because your catalog is probably worth a lot of bread. Like,
You want to buy it?
I mean, you got it on sale?
You want to buy it?
He know
We
he
could cut a little
can't.
check.
He know he can't afford that.
You know, we could cut a deal over camera, you know what I mean? But for real though, like, you think you would ever move it?
I say yes. Why not?
Yeah. I mean, some people, you know, they want to be in complete control of their music. I think that's kind of why some choose not to. But I can see both sides of it, you know. You still got me fucked up
By what?
about, like, Slime Cry being made after the album. I mean, after the tour. Did you have fun making it?
Yeah.
You dropping at the top of the year. You are someone who is known to drop consistently throughout the year. How many albums you think we getting from YB in 2026?
No more than 4.
No more than 4.
No more than 4.
Counting Slime Cry.
Counting Slime Cry. When you hear Slime Cry, what you expect from it? Like, what type of music you think on it?
Thank you for asking me questions also. I like that this is a conversation.
I expect crazy music. I expect killer music, or I don't know, pain music. But
I don't know. You know, some of my favorite tracks of yours range. It's like, I love Black Bull, but I also love Free D Dog. Like, that's probably like my favorite track, just because of like the raw energy you have, even though it's like a. And you know my favorite part of it? Let me go. Get on me. It's like,
If it plugs into your wall and feeds off your electrons, then it owes you something in return. Because the greatest measure of an automobile is how it makes you feel.
that's my shit for real. Like, shout out to my brother LJ. That he put me onto that song. That's my shit for real, like a long time ago. So I kind of am expecting. It's called Slime Cry, so you would expect a lot of the pain music, you know. After seeing you on tour and you pulling out the energy in some of those old songs, you played Free D Dog in Brooklyn, which I was hyped about. You know, you doing I Hate YoungBoy at different cities, going crazy. So I feel like because you're doing a lot of these older songs on tour, I can only imagine that Slime Cry kind of has a mix of those energies.
You do.
But do you think you tap into that emotional side? Because, I mean, I would imagine because of the name Slime Cry.
Yeah, but not too emotional. I don't really get too hurt about things no more.
What you mean?
that's funny. Not too emotional. Okay, okay.
I don't know. I'm just older now, so
I guess he was more emotional when he was younger, but I guess he learned how to not to be so emotional as he got older.
a lot of things they used to
But
like
that's
hurt
what
me
they
back
like. That's
then
what they like, that
used to
emotional
make
shit.
me like want to rap and you know, I just don't make that type of music. I don't go that deep because I ain't that hurt no more. I think I go about things different.
How do you go about things now?
Let go. Just let it be.
I remember you said a little while ago that you like would never do therapy. Is that still the case? Or like, have you tried therapy?
Tried it.
It ain't work?
I can't remember.
When you say like those certain things don't hurt you anymore,
He said he can't remember. I don't know. I feel like
are you
that
talking
boy
about
be
like
too high, can't remember.
relationship wise, you talking about rappers trying to get attention from you? Like, what are those things that don't bother you anymore?
A lot of things don't really bother me no more. It just ain't that important. Why I want to make a song or something up. Just put all my energy into it.
So we never gonna hear another NBA YoungBoy response track,
Can't say. You talking about like a diss song or something?
like a diss song or like a response, like a relationship response song.
I don't want to have to respond to something. I like to control the narrative. But I don't know.
That is growth, though. To not be so. I think a lot of times when you respond to things is because you're moving out of feeling like you're getting reacted to it emotionally, you know, which isn't bad. I don't think it's bad to have emotional reactions to things, but it definitely is like maturity to take a second to not do the first thing that comes to mind when something bothers you, you know? What do you do to calm down? What do you do to like chill yourself out? What does NBA YoungBoy do to like zen out? Nature walk?
Smoke.
Play with your kids? Some of your kids are getting up there now. What are they listening to? Do they listen to your music?
He said play with your kids. He said smoke. So he like to smoke.
I don't know.
You never like hear what they're playing around the crib?
Probably there'll be something I wouldn't like.
He's funny. He don't know what his kids be doing. I don't got nothing to say. He seem like I ain't trying to. I don't got time for your NBA YoungBoy fans. I don't got nothing to say. I mean, you know, I ain't trying to bash him or nothing, but you don't know nothing about what your kids like and what they be doing. Yeah, that nigga be high as a motherfucking kite. And he probably be too busy.
Something that you don't like? Why do you think that?
I don't know.
But I feel like as a parent, you should know some things that your kids like. You might not always like what they do, but take the time and just see what they doing for a minute.
It's a good question though.
Thanks. Who are some artists that like you still want to work with? I know you don't work with a lot of people, but you've definitely worked with some crazy names.
None.
I can see you working with like Sabrina Carpenter.
I know that name, but I don't know who that is.
She's like a pop singer. She makes pretty good music though. Or like I was talking to Rod Wave, who I think you definitely need to get in with, and he really likes
Oh, and then some things that if he don't answer or if he say he don't know, I feel like he do know. Like when they ask him a question about his kids, I feel like he just don't like talking about his kids. Some people just don't like talking about their kids, so they might lie or just try to not to answer the question. And I feel like he do. Because I always see a lot of videos with his kids around him and stuff. You know, and I don't know. Maybe he do, maybe he just ain't want to answer the question, but I feel like he just ain't want to answer that. I don't feel like he like to put out information about his kids.
Olivia Dean. She's like a singer, a British singer. You mess with like any like the singers or people who make pain music just in a different way than you?
Yeah.
Like who? Anyone that comes to mind?
I just like music, period. I like good music.
What do you be listening to like in your free time?
Local artists from Baton Rouge. Louisiana.
We were talking about your homecoming show, and you said when we were coming back inside, and you were saying that you feel like you shouldn't have did that in terms of walking around the streets. How did it feel to get that hometown love though when you came back?
It feel good.
Would you ever try to do a show in Baton Rouge?
Only if I could perform at LSU Stadium.
Why? You say you don't feel like you could perform like that?
Only. I say I will perform in Baton Rouge if I could perform at LSU Stadium.
Oh, you will perform at Baton Rouge
Probably the most safest place probably for him to perform.
if you can perform at LSU Stadium.
That's the only way.
Well, we got to make that happen. That's like, and LSU is nice. Might have to be the women's team though. Men's team is nice too, but women's team is serious.
What's your favorite football team? College?
Well, I went to Syracuse, and you know, no shade, but we're not that good. I'm rooting for Miami right now though in the playoffs. Who's your team?
What, college or what?
College.
I don't have one.
Why you asking me that? Do you watch any sports like basketball, football? What do you do in your free time when you're not making music?
Oh no, nothing. I be chilling.
But it's funny because you be making music in the most unique places. Like I saw a video of where you recorded?
I feel like he be doing stuff in his free time. He said he don't know. He just be chilling. I feel like he be doing other stuff, but I feel like he a person who don't like to tell too much. He seems like a person who who will do music, but he don't like to tell like a lot of stuff in his house. Cause I noticed the questions he asks personal. He don't really tell a lot about his life, and I feel like that's the best thing to do. Just keep the music and stuff. And certain people he hear his music, so like he got a big fan base that he don't need to tell, like he don't need to let people into his real life. He could just make music. I feel like if you're an artist who music don't do that good, yeah, to make more money, you should let the fans into your real life and what you do on a day-to-day basis. But if you make so much money, like Beyonce, or even like certain stars that was so big, they didn't even let people into their life. They just did music. People really ain't know what they did in their personal life. I think that's a good thing. I feel like that's a good thing because you don't never hear real big stars to let you even know what their kids doing. So I feel like some stuff is better it's better kept a secret, not a secret. Just keep it to yourself because everybody don't deserve all that information about you.
Shot calling, and it was like three. It almost looked like an outdoor shower, but it was inside, and it had 3 towels over it. Shout out to Cheese, who I feel like figures out the most crazy places for you to record. Talk about the making of that song, which I think is one of the best songs of 2025. Shot calling.
Just a beat,
Uh-oh.
just a beat come on.
Mm-hmm.
It really ain't no process with none of this shit. I just do it.
Did you know that song would become as big as it's gotten?
No. Do we ever know?
Yeah, sometimes I think you might get that feeling, but it is hard to tell. We were talking earlier about like accolades and stuff, but do you care about that part, like the Billboard success and the charts and the streams and whatnot?
I ain't never really been in a good position with an outlet, so I don't care anyway.
Because in the past, like the charts never was gracious to you like that.
Yeah, I ain't never made no choice, so I don't care about that shit.
Yeah. The albums, on the other hand, though, you've definitely had some #1 albums.
Yeah, I do,
A few. But you don't really pay attention to that part either.
I know about it. I think I was just speaking too fast. I went #1 a couple times. But I don't care about that shit, though.
Yeah. I think like what I was most curious about when I was like coming here to meet you again is what you really do care about.
I don't know how to answer that question. I care about my family. That's my answer.
Yeah, it's important. What do you think is like the biggest misconception about you? Like what do people often get wrong about you?
I don't know. That don't even matter.
I know that's why he said like, he don't give a fuck what nobody think about him. It don't matter. Why? Like why did it matter to somebody who making so much money and it doesn't matter? He doing what you want to do in life and you happy where you are in life. People's opinions shouldn't matter.
Yeah, what other people think.
Yeah.
Be on social media, like do you ever pay attention to whatever the rumor mill is saying about you or whatever, good or bad? Do you ever like pay attention to social media? Do you see it?
Sometimes. I see a lot of shit. I see a lot of things. A lot of hurtful things too.
A lot of hurtful things.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't mind me.
He said a lot of hurtful things. So he do care about NBA YoungBoy do care about what people think. I think in a way everybody care about some things that people say and stuff. That's why some people can't be on the internet because they care about what people say. He said a lot of hurtful things, so that means that shit. Some of the shit that people say about him is hurtful, but he probably try not to pay attention to it.
Asking what are the hurtful things that you see or things that hurt you that they say on the internet.
Most AI plugins do all the work for you. This one works with you. Meet Co-Producer, a plugin that finds samples that fit your music fast. Throw Co-Producer on your master and let it listen to your...
Was that the end of it? Oh, snap. Hold on. Was that the end of it? That
I see a
wasn't.
lot of shit.
I don't know how that even. I don't even know how that even went off. Ain't nobody even click off. But
I see a lot of things.
Well,
A lot of hurtful things too.
a lot of hurtful things.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't mind me asking, what are the hurtful things that you see, or things that hurt you that they say on the internet? Well, how do you get past it when you see those hurtful things?
Just bypassed it.
Mm-hmm.
What you want me to do?
And I mean, you're doing the right, like you're doing it well already. Cause it's like, even, you know, if you haven't heard it enough already, I'm proud of you for even doing this, you know? Cause I think it's been a long time, like it was a long time you didn't like sitting down with all these cameras and lights, cause that you're more reserved. And I think this is a big step, you know? How did you get here to this point where you were able to like sit here and do this?
Get up and do it.
Yeah.
I wonder what's the things that he see that's hurtful. Probably a lot of different things he don't want to talk about. So he do care about kind of how people think, but he just see it and he probably just forget about it. Cause people is human, but I wouldn't give a fuck, me personally. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. He's still young too. Even though he a star, he's still young. Even though he make money, but he's still like sometimes his mentality is about growing in the inside and how your mind is. But I don't know.
2026, I feel like is gonna be big. What, looking ahead to this coming year, what are you most excited about?
My newborn baby.
Congratulations.
Couple more things, and that's it.
I'm imagining, well, the 3 other albums that you had mentioned, 4 albums this year, so those 3 might be in that list. Master continuation, which, by the way, is the next leg of the tour gonna still be called Master, or are you calling it something else?
Something else.
Is it that this is what heaven sounds like?
I don't know.
European leg of the tour? That's a lot going on, man.
Think so?
I mean, yeah.
NBA YoungBoy fans, don't come at me in no type of way, but I feel like NBA YoungBoy just seems so. I don't know if he just really reserved or really like nonchalant, but he seems super sad. Like he seems so sad, and it's like hard to. It's like you pulling words out of him to talk almost, as if you talking to a little quiet kid and you're trying to get information. I mean, he don't have to be so hyper. Everybody's different, but he just seems so sad. Like he seems so sad. But you never know what people going through in real life. Like we looking on the outside looking in. So
I feel like you're moving, working. How do you not get tired from it, from all the traveling and working and making music, raising the kids? There's a lot going on.
I feel like it's just normal life.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that hard.
Really? You've gotten used to it.
You make money sitting on your ass, like, you're a musician, what's so hard? The family is your family, like, mandatory, like.
There's much harder jobs, you're saying. I think it's funny now, like, you came into the industry 16, 17 years old. A decade later, now there's a lot of young artists who look up to you when you were once that young artist. If you had to give them like a piece of advice navigating this space today, because it's also so different from when, you know, you first came in, like what's a piece of advice you would give them?
Save your money.
Save your money.
Yeah, save your money.
Switch to TurboTax. File free in the app by 2/28. All 100% free. Now this is taxes.
Parents, if your child plays Roblox, listen up. You could qualify for up to $300,000 or more.
Birdman has said in an interview that he thinks that you're going to become a billionaire. Do you think that's true?
Hopefully. I'm not talking about money though.
Yeah.
It's gonna make the whole interview so like
Yeah, I feel you.
meaningless.
Speaking of tour, You're gonna be headlining Rolling Loud, which is crazy. When was the last time you were even did a festival? Do you remember?
Maybe that's Rolling Loud. It was Rolling Loud, probably.
What are your thoughts going into that headlining tour, headlining festival set, the only Rolling Loud this year?
You say, what's my thoughts?
Yeah.
It's a stage I'm waiting to see. Hopefully it's cool.
I think it'll definitely be cool. And speaking on things that you're waiting to achieve, going into this year and beyond, what is still left on your bucket list? Like, what are things that you still want to check off?
Nothing really.
Do you think you've like accomplished everything you've wanted to as an artist at this point?
I don't think I really care no more. I just want to make good music.
Yeah. It's like the accolades, even like, you know, the best rapper alive, those things are nice, but it's not something that you're working towards. It just happens.
A lot of shit'll kill your ego, like that Billboard shit you was talking about.
Yeah.
The whole numbers thing, like,
Right, I feel like a lot of stuff will kill your ego if you pay attention to certain stuff. Like if you do it because you love it, I feel like everything will come with it. But paying attention to, like almost like competing, paying attention to them numbers probably would kill your ego. Sometimes probably make a motherfucker not want to do it.
so just try to do it and think about all that.
Do your best and let whatever happens, happens. Because if you do it for that, then even when you think you did your best,
Yeah.
if that doesn't reflect, then it's gonna like hurt you. That's a fact, man. Well, look, Wabi, that was my last question. But is there anything left that you want to tell the people, anything that I missed that you want to say?
Are you okay?
Am I okay? I'm pretty okay. Are you okay?
Always. Thank you.
My dog.
Oh,
But Complex, I'm Jordan.
that was a good interview. That was a good interview of YB. That was cool little interview and stuff. Overall, he seemed chill, relaxed, but I feel like he's still kind of sad in a way, but I don't know. I don't watch him for real, and I don't really listen to his music, so I don't know. Cause sometimes people tell a story through their music, but I don't know. It seemed like a cool interview and stuff. Pretty normal. It seemed cool, but y'all, it's your girl Spicy and Chocolate. I'm gonna be back at it with that spicy gossip news. And I'm just watching stuff, catching up on new stuff, catching up on old stuff, stuff I never watched before. And I'm just bringing it to y'all. Y'all watching it with me. And I'm just saying what I feel, what I observe on the video. But make sure y'all subscribe to my Twitch, Spicy Gossip News. Subscribe to my YouTube, my TikTok. And all right, I'm gonna be back at it with some more stuff we can watch together. All right, bye.